I am so glad to have the opportunity today to, I guess, bring you more evidence that my instinct yesterday when we looked at clips of Donald Trump's former Attorney General William Barr saying Trump's election lies were BS and whatever, it doesn't make Barr a good guy. It doesn't even make him a sensible guy. And the day after these clips went viral of William Barr saying Trump brought in a clown show of lawyers after the election, all of this stuff, when pressed, William Barr still says, I'd vote for Trump over a Democrat if he ran in 2024. This is exactly what I was talking about yesterday. Bill Barr, after saying Trump lied about the election, he incited the attack on January 6th, et cetera, he told Savannah Guthrie yesterday, well, if it's Trump versus a Democrat, of course I'm going to vote for Trump because Democrats are really, really bad. This is why I say these are not good people. These people are not our friends or any of it. Bill Barr wants to sell books. That's all that's going on. Take a listen.
God, you say in your book it's time for the party to move on from Trump. Liz Cheney has said he is not fit to serve and should not be ever near the Oval Office again. Do you agree with that?
Well, I certainly have made it clear I don't think he should be our nominee, and I'm going to, support somebody else for the nomination.
But if he is the nominee and you have your choices, Donald Trump or whoever's running on the Democratic side, would you vote for him?
Because I believe that the greatest threat to the country is the progressive agenda being pushed by the Democratic Party. It's inconceivable to me that I wouldn't vote for the Republican nominee.
So even if he lied about the election and threatened democracy, as you write in your book, it's better than a Democrat.
It's hard to project what the facts are going to turn out to be 3 years hence. But as of now, it's hard for me to conceive that I wouldn't vote for the Republican.
Even though he's a threat to democracy, a threat to our country, incited a riot, lied about who won the election, brought out a clown show of lawyers. I mean, listen, progressives are really the threat. This is why these people are so dangerous, guys. And this is why I told you he stumbled across some small factoid, some small element of truth. But this is not a good guy. And it's the same thing with Liz Cheney at the end of the day. Liz Cheney maybe wouldn't vote for Trump against a Democratic nominee, but she still did vote with Trump, something like 88% at the time when Trump was president. Just as a reminder, here's what William Barr said about Trump yesterday. But remember, he'd still vote for Trump over a Democrat.
And I told him that all this stuff was bull and about election fraud. And, it was wrong to be shoveling it out the way his team was. And he started asking me about different theories, and I had the answers. I was able to tell him this is wrong because of this.
You're trying to set him straight.
Yes. And he listened. He was obviously getting very angry about this. I said, okay, well, look, I understand you're upset with me, and I'm perfectly happy to tender my resignation. And then, boom!
He slaps the desk.
He slapped the desk, and he said, accepted. And then, boom, he slapped it again. Accepted. Go home. Don't go back to your office. Go home.
So William Barr saying that. William Barr also referring to all those wacky lawyers that Trump hired to try to flip the election as a clown show.
And about election fraud. And, it was wrong to be shoveling it out the way his team was.
He also told Trump what he thought of his legal team. Not a lot.
I said, the reason you are where you are is because you wheeled out a clown show of lawyers.
A clown show?
Yeah. Clown car or something like that. I said, it's just.
Yeah. So anyway, he'd still vote for Trump if there's a Democrat. I mean, he says this guy's not fit to serve. He's a threat to the country, terrible for democracy, all this stuff. Well, but no, I mean, listen, I'm not going to vote for Joe Biden, completely, innocuous milquetoast Democrat who, will be lucky to have major accomplishments that change American society or the economy in any serious way. It's actually almost worse that, there's the people who think Trump's great. It's like, okay, well, I disagree with you. And I would have that argument with you. But these people realize Trump is nuts, a threat to democracy, unfit to serve. And they still say, well, if it's Joe Biden or Kamala, I mean, I just can't imagine I would ever vote for a Democrat. It's completely and totally bonkers. And this is exactly what I was talking about when I was saying, this guy wants to sell a book. That's all he wants to do. Send me your thoughts. You can find me on Twitter at dpacman. Science has shown us that lowering your body temperature at night helps you sleep. I can't sleep in a hot room. That's why I love our sponsor, Chili Sleep, which makes customizable climate-controlled sleep solutions to sleep better. Their flagship products are the Uller sleep system and the Cube sleep system, which is what I have. Both are hydro-powered, temperature-controlled luxury mattress pads. You can make them as cold as 55 degrees Fahrenheit. If you wanted, you could go as hot as 115 degrees. I like the cooler option. I keep mine at 60 degrees, and it gives me a great cool night of sleep. No feeling hot, no more sweating. I'm falling asleep faster, and it pairs perfectly with Chili Sleep's weighted chili blanket, which keeps you cold on top, too. And for a limited time, Chili Sleep has a special offer just for my audience. Go to chilisleep.com/Pacman to learn about the exclusive discount. The link is down below.